So David Meyler, you're welcome to FAI TV and you're very welcome ahead of the E-League of Ireland quarterfinals, semi-finals and final on Monday night. It's great to see the E-League of Ireland, isn't it?
No, it definitely is. It's something that I'm delighted to see, of course. Look, I think it was only a matter of time before the League of Ireland got involved with it. Obviously, it started in every other league and it was only a matter of time before it came over. And it's fantastic to see, you've got all the clubs getting involved. Of course, you've got, players representing. I think it appeals to a wider audience of the younger generation who are now into gaming and that can only benefit the clubs in the long run.
I'm just looking at the quarter-final lineup for Monday. It's Bohemians against Sligo Rovers, Shamrock Rovers against Finn Harps, Drogheda against Cork City, Dundalk against UCD. And I'm sure for you, Cork City against Drogheda must be the standout game.
No, of course. Being a Cork man, obviously, we like to think we're our own country down below. So obviously, Kieran is representing Cork City. So I'll be wishing Kieran all the best. Hopefully he can get the result against Drogheda and hopefully he can go on and win the whole entire tournament. And obviously that'd be great for Cork City.
Kieran Walsh, as you say, flying the flag for Cork City. And it's great to see there's been a good bit of banter across social media. Fans are starting to get involved as well. It's a great opportunity for the league to develop on new platforms. No,
definitely. And that's the thing is, look, you're appealing to the wider audience. Certainly we've been unfortunate with this pandemic and what's happened, but a lot of the younger generation, whether it be the younger half of the teenagers and, they've all started getting into gaming and of course football or should I say soccer in Ireland really is one of the biggest sports and it's a massive contribution. Everybody watches games. So it's just great to see them and something like this is an opportunity for some of these lads to represent clubs, which then grow an affiliation to the clubs and they could be representing their local club. And it can only help that once fans return to stadiums that then there might be more of an interest, which can only raise the profile of the League of Ireland.
You were saying there during your media interviews, David, that you were the first professional footballer to go into FIFA, and you've seen the growth of esports and the growth of FIFA and Football Manager and all these other games. It's been phenomenal, hasn't it?
It has, and it kind of started for me. Would have been like almost back in 2017. It was just madness because my father used to come over and watch me all the time when I played, and I'd always have 10 minutes. If it was an away game, I'd have 10 minutes after the game with them, and we'd be chit chatting, and we'd run through the game and how the family was or whatever. You'd always have 5, 6, 7 young kids come up and they might ask for a photo or a shirt signed or just maybe a chit chat. But as I started playing more and more FIFA, those crowds started turning from 5 to 20 to 50. And on the odd occasion was 100, kids with their parents trying to get something signed or whatever. And that progression happened over, 6 to 9 months. And it really has grown massively. And look, it's almost one of those, if you don't get involved, you're left behind. And, that's why I say it is great to see the League of Ireland get involved because it can only benefit the clubs. And that's the main objective is it's growing and it will bring in new audiences, as you mentioned there, on different social media platforms. But it's certainly the rise of it has been phenomenal.
Of course, on Monday from 4:30 on the FAI's new Twitch channel, twitch.tv/FAI Ireland, the 4 quarterfinals, the 2 semi-finals, the final, and you're going to pop along yourself as well, David.
I am, yeah. I'm going to get involved. I think I'm popping on to do a bit of co-commentary, and obviously, if people are there watching, I'll answer as many questions as I can. We'll just obviously look forward to seeing some good games of FIFA. Obviously, I just want Cork City to win, so we're hoping Kieran has some 3 very good games, so he goes on and wins it. But I'm excited for it. It should be good. This is what it's all about. It's obviously the first time it's been done. Imagine with time, the tournament or the competition will continue to grow and get better and better. And obviously, like I said, more people get involved. That can only be a good thing.
Well, David Meyler, thank you so much for your time today. You are, of course, the ambassador for the eLOI in conjunction with EA Sports and Extra.ie, our media partners. And as we said there with David, full commentary, full action from 4:30 on Monday, the first quarterfinals, the 2 quarterfinals at 5 o'clock, and twitch.tv/FA Ireland. Commentary from Jamie Moore with expert analysis from Richie Sheridan and Cormac Dooley, and David will be there as our very special guest. Thank you for your time, David, and the best of luck to everybody in Monday's first ever finals night for the eLOI.